You've been awfully quiet today. I assumed someone like you would be all chipper humming Christmas songs. I'm not the type to do that stuff. I perform those songs, but personally, I prefer quiet holidays. You should be aware of that considering you have my schedule. 10 performances this month, already sold out. I'll be singing the same old songs each time. Surely you must understand how boring that can get for me. And on top of that, fans try to send me actual gifts along with their letters. Sometimes it's even creepy stuff like locks of hair or weird baked goods. You'll of course be dealing with that mostly. That's part of your job after all. But if you come across anything edible, I wouldn't recommend eating it. Well, you are a dog, and dogs tend to eat whatever they can get their paws on. All I really need you to do is throw the gifts away and reply to the letters. Yes, if Zero sends me something, just give it to me. Why do I care? It's none of your business. You're my assistant. You only have to do what I tell you. I never gave you permission to ask me anything. Just go get me a coffee. I have a meet and greet later, and I need the caffeine if I'm going to want to keep up appearances. Yes, peppermint mocha. Good doggy, you remembered. Now shoo. Ah, there you are. Took you long enough. Even if the line was long, you should be able to flash that badge I got you and skip ahead. You may feel guilty using it, but I gave it to you to use. It's pointless if you just keep it tucked away. Well, yes, I suppose it could draw attention to you. I'll let it slide this time. Hand it over. It's going to get cold at this rate. You're going to be coming with me. Did you not want anything to drink yourself? So what if it's my money that you're spending? I'm not some nobody normie. A drink isn't even something to bat an eyelash over. I could probably buy the entire coffee shop if I wanted. Besides, an owner tends to spend money on their dogs, and you're mine. Not like that. Why must you always try to twist what I say? If you keep talking such nonsense, I'll get you a shock collar to avoid your excessive barking. Or at least a muzzle. Do I need to invest in obedience training? If you don't want to be treated like a bad mutt, then stop acting like one. Well, anyway, what are your plans for the holiday? Just going to stay home by yourself? What about your family? I see. Well, I suppose that explains why you're not as happy-go-lucky today. Me? I'll likely spend it as I always do, a quiet day to myself. My family isn't much for gatherings unless it's to keep up appearances or make connections. I believe my family is going to be out of the country with some acquaintances. No, unlike you, I'm not bothered by it. This is normal, and besides, I already told you that I prefer quiet holidays. Spend Christmas together. Why would I want to do that? I just said I like quiet holidays. Are you really going to be that lonely? I don't think dogs die if they get too lonely. Pouting isn't going to change anything. Neither are those puppy dog eyes. Fine. If you're going to be that stubborn, I suppose I can allow it. I'll need your address. I don't particularly want you to know where I live. If that information gets out, it'll only cause trouble, and I would rather not have to deal with the annoyance. Right. Fine. Just write it down somewhere. We should get going. The meet and greet starts soon, and I will not be late. Yes, hello, Mutt. You know, not everyone gets the privilege to be around me outside of work hours. Here, take this. Well, of course I bought something. It's nothing much, so don't get your hopes up. I simply bought a little gift because that's the norm for Christmas. For all you know, it could be a collar. But for some reason, I don't think you'd end up minding. I had my manager drive me in a different car than usual. I can't have people realizing such a popular idol is going to some common house. He'll be back to pick me up later. Yes, coffee would be nice. It's freezing outside. Anything warm would be welcomed. Right, I'll just go sit down. Is there a place I can hang my coat? Alright. For a normie house, it's not too bad. Oh, thank you. It's pretty cozy, actually. Cheap decorations, but not too bad. The fireplace is a nice touch. I'm sure it gets really cold in here. So were you just planning on sitting around all day alone before I agreed to come? Sad doggy. I guess you should consider yourself lucky that your owner is so generous as to spend time with you. No, I would have been perfectly fine on my own today. I don't get lonely like you do. The coffee is sweet. What kind is it? Oh, I thought I had a hint of peppermint and chocolate too. Did you buy this type because you knew I was coming over? That's actually rather considerate of you. A kind gesture I wasn't expecting from a dog. Well, yes, you did practically beg me to come over, but I didn't actually expect you to do anything. No, I never said I was unhappy with it. Thank you. What does that look for? Is it so strange for me to say thank you? You act like I'm completely rude and without manners. Just because I am harsh with you does not mean I am a horrible person. You forget that we do have a bet in place. For my victory, my aim is to make you quit before time is up. But I'm only going to try to push your buttons when we're on work hours. Today is a holiday. I will not waste my time on such things. Wipe that suspicious look off your face. If you really want me to be cruel to you, then I can go ahead and do so. That's what I thought. So just be quiet and stop trying to irritate me. I would like for there to be no arguing today. As I said, I do prefer peaceful times. Yes, I can definitely see you in a more chaotic situation. I'm sure large family gatherings are more your style. Doesn't that get exhausting, though? It's fun. I do not see what is so fun about chaos, but I'll take your word for it. If that's how you feel, then I am sure this year must be hard on you. Well, yes, I am here, but I am only just one person. Your boss, at that. My presence is nothing like a large group of family members. I suppose any company is better than none in this case, I imagine if I had refused, you would be sitting here all alone and gloomy and pouting. Christmas is supposed to be a happy time, isn't it? So you shouldn't be feeling like that today. Well, I did indeed say that I prefer my quiet little holidays to myself, but being here with you is not so bad, I suppose. Why do you look as though you are going to cry? I did not even tease you. Ugh! Why are you hugging me? Get off! Do you realize who you are touching? I am a famous idol. Get your grubby paws off. Since it is Christmas, I will let you get away with it. But do not expect such kind acts in the future. The presents? Well, I do not mind if you open what I got you. You got something for me as well. Why? I am the one paying you. Does that not seem a little strange? Fine, if you insist. Though I cannot guarantee I will actually like it. You are just a dog after all. Dogs usually bring gifts like sticks and such. Alright, I'll open it. What is this? Obviously, I can see that it's a hairpin. But you have never seen me wear one of these before. How would you know it would be something I would like? Well, yes, that does mean I don't dislike it. It's not bad for a dog's choice. Hold still, why? Well, how does it look? Is that so? I suppose it is difficult to find things that I don't look good in. Now, why don't you open your present? I did spend my time picking something out for you, after all. It's a necklace. I can't exactly have you go out wearing an actual collar, but it is simple, and I thought it would look good on you. Oh, yes, I suppose the pin in your necklace do match. Do not see how that is possible. Fate. Here you go again with your nonsense. Well, for today, I will not scold you for it. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.